Hey, hi everybody, how you doing? I haven't done one of these in a while, and I think it's about time I got back to it. So, Judy Kroll comedy take, coronavirus, I don't know. So, haven't done one of these, as I said, in a while, because been feeling pretty down about the situation, and particularly feeling very down about the 2020 graduates. You know, fortunately, my son was not affected. He graduated from high school last year. But yeah, I've just been feeling sad, just to put it out there. I know it's not funny, and the deaths and so forth. And I've had no material because everybody, like, there's nothing going on. So there's not very many experiences that I can talk about. And I've already gotten in trouble for talking about roots in my hair and my nails. And that's just so old because I no longer give a shit. I don't care. I'm past the point. I'm not really going anywhere and I'm not doing anything or seeing anyone anyway. So I'm like to where it just doesn't matter. Except that I don't have any material. So it's going to probably be a little short today. So I want to talk to you about judgment. There's been a lot of that going on. And as I said before, defriending and so forth. So Governor Wolf, I live in Pennsylvania, in case you're watching from another state. He extended the virus, it's not called a quarantine, what's it called? A shelter in place until May 8th. Now, there have been crazy comments on both sides going on. Well, if we stay home and we save another life, then it's worth it. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. Personally, I don't understand the science of it, and I don't understand why Sweden is letting all their people just go with precautions, with the safety mask. There we go with with the safety masks and social distancing. And I don't know why, people are protesting Georgia for the governor letting people out. I don't know. It may work. Maybe people won't die in droves. Maybe if we wait another month and we let everybody out, we'll still have numbers beyond what we want. But the point being is about the judgment. So I want to let people out. So according to the others, because of this opinion, I am a murderer. Because I want the stay-in-place orders to end and things to soft open, not on May 8th, or I maybe want a reevaluation on April 30th. Let's see, I'm selfish, I'm a murderer, which means I basically want people to die. And maybe it's true, I don't know. But it also could be that I believe in another scientific theory. Like Sweden is going to level out. And everyone's like, well, what? You're so spoiled. You don't even have to, again with the but don't judge me. We all have different opinions. No, honestly, I really don't want people to die so I can get my hair done. I'm not sure what the best way to go about things are and if it's political information that we're receiving or true. It's hard to get to the truth. So again, there's people that had complained about my comedy. Well, I had this Orthodox rabbi, who shall remain nameless, call me and tell me to keep doing this. An Orthodox rabbi, for God's sake. I was going to say for Christ's sake, but that wouldn't work. He is the highest authority closest to God, encouraging me to go on. So I'm going to talk to you about how we are spending our time. I know as a family, we're watching a lot of Jeopardy. It's a game show, Jeopardy. I don't know if any of you have had exposure to it with the James guy and all that, Jeopardy James. But every night, 7 o'clock, come hell or high water, my son, my husband, and I watch this show. Well, nothing ever made me feel stupider because the categories are completely off the wall. I don't know how people know this shit. Now, my son comes up with answers that I don't even know where he learned it. I mean, the capital of the Asian province in Afghanistan is Zimbabwe. Well, I really never even heard of that. So because of that, I wanted to explain that I am more of a right brain person. Right brain is emotions and I guess creativity and how can I explain English and feelings. And left brain is more analytical. But in an attempt to try and fuse the two, I took up the game Mahjong. Now, I have to admit, it's my fourth time trying this game. Just couldn't get the hang of it. And everyone moves so quickly. So I took a class. I actually took a class at Bucks County Community College for 3 weeks on Mahjong. And I'm telling you, there is, I think, dot, bam, and crack are the different suits in the Mahjong. And I'm all like, snap, crackle, pop? Like, what's going on here? After I took the class, they say, well, the only way to learn is to play. So I joined a group, this Bucks County, I don't know, community thing. And I went. I didn't know anybody. And I said, I'm new. And they said, come. So I made all these mistakes. First of all, they said to bring $5. I brought $5. I found out it's supposed to be in change. Well, how would I know that? And then I found out that I was too slow in passing the tiles. I was so slow, even though they knew I was new, that people were annoyed. In fact, I was asked to leave the Mahjong group. Well, not asked to leave, but told that I really should not come back until I have more experience. My question is, how am I going to get experience if I can't get people to play with me? So, again, that was a left brain activity. I'm convinced that Zoom, this new technology that we're using, is also a left brain type of activity. Because I take guitar lessons and I have to Zoom with my instructor on Thursdays. And no matter what, it's 5 minutes before the lesson starts and I'm in a panic because I'm not the most relaxed person. And I have to, every time, get my son involved. Please, help me with the Zoom. Yeah, and he just gets so annoyed by that. Told you again, this is not going to be a lot of topics. I just like, if you have any, please message me. I want to talk about food in the refrigerator. I've been doing a lot of cooking lately, and I've been relying on what I already have in the fridge. So sometimes it goes in, but it doesn't come out. So I'm confused about this because when I was growing up, my bubby used to tell me that food, when it's frozen, never expires. I'm talking never. So if I would see meat or ice cream or peas and it was encrusted and frosted over and it had been a date that was 2 years ago, I just assumed it was good because everything that you freeze, I was told stays good forever. My husband, he would beg to differ. So what about this best if used by? I'm not quite sure what that means. So I have things in my refrigerator that best if used by, and the date would be 2016. So there's my phone ringing. It's going to be one of those robocalls because really house phones aren't needed anymore. So, so if something is best if used by 2017, what happens if we use it? What happens if it isn't going to be the best? Will it kill us? And how will we know? So during this time, also, I've been doing a lot of ordering from Amazon. Amazon. My most exciting part of the day is when I see a FedEx truck or a UPS truck or a white van pull up outside of my house. I get like a dog salivating when he sees his owner. I'm so excited. I don't even know what I ordered. I just feel that it's Hanukkah because I get so excited with what's coming in, even if it's just dish soap. With this virus, I thought I'd be making really good use of my time. I thought I'd finally write that memoir novel that I had planned, or I would get so good at guitar, I'd be playing Stairway to Heaven. But when I tell you, I don't even get up till 9:30, 10 o'clock because I don't see a reason to get out of my pajamas. I don't know what it is. I could be organizing and throwing out things, and my house should be completely in order, and I could have been a quarter of a way through my book, but I don't know, man. I'm just a slug. I don't know what's going on. I can't get motivated. So the question is, what will you do when we are finally free and not being accused of killing people? What will you do? Besides getting your hair done and your nails for the women, what is it that you will do? What is it that you miss the most? So that's something to think about. What is it that you miss the most? It's too cold to go to the beach, so that can't be it. Maybe travel? I don't know. But if you think about it, go out to dinner. That's a big thing and get served. But if you think about it, and if you need to work and your money isn't coming in, of course you're gonna miss that. I don't have that situation. And I started to think, it's not such a bad thing to stay at home. I basically am happy that my husband and son are safe and we don't have the virus. Although I'm scared, because every day I wake up thinking that I have it. Because I also heard that obesity is one of the main causes, or immune things that get you to catch the virus. So my question is, if I'm around all day not doing anything, and all I feel like doing is eating because I'm emotional and I want to escape what's going on and there's nothing else to do, aren't I actually causing myself symptoms or making myself immune compromised to the virus? It's a vicious cycle. So I'm going to go out now and risk my life. I'm going to put my mask on. I'm going to put gloves on. I'm going to the supermarket because my son is out of Tasty Cake chocolate cupcakes. And I said to him, I'm going to risk my life. I'm going to get you the cupcakes that you desire. And he says, thanks, Mom. I hope I make it back. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you don't judge me too harshly for trying to make you laugh. I don't think this is funny again. And I'm signing out. And if you have topics, text me or private message me because I'm playing out. Take care.